What's going on, guys? Welcome to 310 EDU's YouTube channel. Today, we're going to talk about two things that are near and dear to my heart. But as you saw in the title of this video, we're getting better at ranch roping. And these two things are going to help you be better at ranch roping. They're going to increase your catch percentage, and they are also going to make you worry about your misses less. This is a huge deal. So, number one, the number one key to being an incredible ranch roper is how fast you can rebuild your loop and what you can do while you're rebuilding your loop. So, contrary to popular belief, if you miss a shot, your horse can still move its feet. I know, crazy, right? So you can still move your horse around, block for another guy, manipulate the herd, keep the calf separated if need be, while you're rebuilding your loop. The only way you're ever going to get good at this is by practicing it. So when you're in the practice pen or you're roping the dummy or whatever, pretend like you missed the calf and you need to trot your horse around while you're rebuilding. It's part of the game, man. Just because you missed and have to rebuild doesn't mean you have to sit there and look at your rope the whole time you rebuild. So you need to practice these things. So as you're roping the dummy, if you miss, trot to the other side of the dummy while you're rebuilding, because it's going to build muscle memory. It's going to make you faster, right? So a couple of different ways. This is number one of how I like to build a loop, right? You're just going to roll it over. That's how we all learn in the beginning. And then we have us a loop built. Well, if I miss my shot and have to coil my whole rope up every single time, that takes time, right? So this is something we're going to practice here today. I'm going to show you number one, how to rebuild your loop quickly. So I throw my shot and I miss. I'm going to pick up a coil, maybe two, where the rope is this far away from me. I'm going to put the rope in my hand flat, shoot my fingers to the sky, and catch that Honda. Now, once I catch this Honda, right, I'm going to put my pinky in the loop, and then I'm going to pull it like a bow. And that's going to build my loop. I'm going to slide my Honda down from my spoke, and now I'm ready to go again. And the key here is that if you rebuild quickly, you can throw again really fast. And it almost makes people forget when they're watching that you even missed. So once again, I'll show you if I throw it out there like that and I miss my shot, I'm going to get it a good distance because I've practiced it. I'm going to lay the rope flat in my palm, fingers to the sky, and I'm going to catch the end of that rope. Pinky in the loop, pull it like a bowstring, slide your Honda down for your spoke, and you're ready to miss again, right? So that is how you're going to rebuild faster. And all of this is muscle memory. It's practiced. It's something that you get good at around the dummy, okay? So that's step number one to being a better ranch roper, is getting to where you can rebuild, one, quickly, two, while your horse's feet are moving. If you totally excommunicate yourself from the team every time you got to rebuild, you're not a good teammate. Don't do that. Learn to move your horse's feet, ride your horse, and pay attention while you rebuild. It's all a skill. It's practice. Number two, this is number two on being a better ranch roper. Find your strike zone, okay? What I mean by that is, naturally speaking, your hand is going to want to release your rope at a certain point wherever you're swinging. So for me personally, with a hula hand, if I'm looking at a standing calf, and this is my standing calf, and I don't want to throw my shot like this, because now if he goes right or left, he's going to run through it. So what I want to do is I want to throw my shot in a way to where I know where the calf's going to go. So if I throw it from over here, because I'm in his right eye, he's going to go left. If I throw the shot from over here and I'm in his left eye, he's going to go right, right? So those are my two angles I'm looking at. And I know for me personally, my strike zone for a standing hula hand is going to be a 45-degree angle from my horse's head to my right stirrup, right? So if right now he's at like a 90, if I keep easing around to where I can get his head at a 45-degree angle like this, that's naturally where my hand wants to let go of it. And I don't have to manipulate my body. I don't have to turn a whole lot. And if you know where this is on a standing calf or a moving one, you can put yourself in that position to where your hand naturally wants to let go of the rope, if that makes sense. So the same thing applies for every single shot. So that for me is my hula hand strike zone. As far as the tip over strike zone goes, it's different for me. I like for the calf to be almost dead even with my right stirrup and maybe even a little past it. Like right here, it's a little uncomfortable for me. I'll tend to miss the calf here in front of it, right? If it's moving, I can throw right there because it's moving. But if it's standing still, I like to deliver my shot when it's a little past my left stirrup. And these are things that are figured out on the dummy on the ground, right? So if you start practicing these things and figuring out what helps you catch more, pay attention to those things. Like if I can throw a hula hand 10 out of 10 times with that calf even with my right stirrup, well, then that's what I need to do. That's where I need to put the cow. It's far easier to move your horse's feet and put them in the position you want them to be in than it is to try to adjust your natural swing and delivery. Trying to mentally adjust your natural swing and delivery is very, very difficult. But me putting that cow's head where I want it using stockmanship and horsemanship, for me, is a lot easier. So the next time you're roping the dummy, get out there and pay attention to these things. Find your strike zone for your turnover. Find it for your hula hand. Find it for your backhand. Find it for your tip over. Find it for your running shots and everywhere that you want to be. And then next time you're Dr. Neerlands, the next time you're branding cattle, you'll know that. You'll be able to walk into the herd, see a calf in a position, manipulate your horse, and then throw the shot that is the most comfortable for you. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like content like this, check out 310edu.com. We have tons of breakdown videos on shots. Dr. Neerlands, 1-man, 2-man, 3-man, Brandon. We got horseshoeing, we got dog work, we got leather work, all sorts of stuff. Go check it out. If you join our email list, you get a 7-day free trial for where you can watch the videos and get what you need in that seven days for free. So that's a cool opportunity to check out. Go look at that, 310edu.com. As always, we'll see you in the next video.